We're going to talk about the use of a head halter, and the particular one that I have and I recommend is called the Comfort Trainer, and it is made out of, it has cotton, and it is just like a halter on a horse. There's several brands out there. This is the one that I find I like the best. We have our little friend here, and he's going to help me demonstrate how to put it on, and we're going to talk about some of the whys that we want to use a head halter rather than a regular collar or a choke chain or a pinch collar. And so what we're going to do is the tan piece always goes on the top of the dog's nose. So again, just for demonstration purposes, normally I would acclimate my dog to wearing the head halter, but right now we're just going to slip it on the nose. The tan piece always goes on top of the dog's nose. There's a ring underneath. Okay, so if you're always wondering, I always tell people, if you were facing the dog, you would look for this V, okay, with that ring, and it would be facing you. So as you go to put it on your dog, okay, so we have that V, okay, so that would be facing me, okay. So as I put that on the dog, and then I would take this, and it has a clip, an easy off clip, and also a buckle. Okay, you can get them sometimes that they only have the buckle and they don't have the quick release on this particular manufacturer, the Comfort Trainer. They do come both ways. Normally, if you're first putting this on your dog, the buckle piece is buckled, and the quick release black buckle is buckled, and then this silver buckle is undone. So I place it on my dog's nose. Again, if your dog isn't used to wearing it, you might want to just size your dog by putting this right up behind his ears, okay? Way up here is where this should ride, okay? Doesn't need to be super snug, but it should be sitting up here. So I'm going to size this and just punch the buckle through that nylon webbing and feed that through, okay? And I don't want it so loose that it's going to fall down on the back of his neck. It's going to stay up here, and there's about a finger and a half's worth that I can get underneath there, okay? So once that's sized, you can then take it on and off with this buckle, and this buckle will be placed, once it's on correctly, it's always on your dog's under his right ear, okay? So once you've got that, and again using treats and things like that, but I'm going to just place this on and pull that back and up. Make sure that's nice and snap tight. Give it a good tug. And then I'm going to, this dog, normally my dog would have a regular collar with his identification on, and I would use a short tab, and this I buy separate from the collar just for backup, because I'm going to attach this ring to the Comfort Trainer with my leash, and then this is going to attach to my dog's collar too, so that, again, just in case that maybe I didn't buckle it correctly, maybe it's I stepped on it and it's broken and I didn't realize that it's broken and it comes undone while I'm walking down the street, I still have my dog attached, okay? If this is off, it's still attached to the dog's collar because of this safety tab, okay? And again, it's just for safety's sake that I want to do that. You don't have to, but it's what I recommend, okay? And now that we have the dog on his head halter, I'm going to talk about why I would use a head halter rather than just a traditional collar or pinch collar or choke chain. The dog, the pressure on the top of his nose, very, very sensitive area on a dog, and right behind the dog's ears, very, very sensitive. So the pressure, if he goes to pull ahead, and I'm going to keep my leash at a fairly, consistent length, and he gets at the end, he's going to feel pressure at the top and here, okay, because the pressure is pulling equally, all right? So he's going to stop and feel that, and he might pull a little bit, but if I stay steady and I can do my backing up and redirecting, I'm going to have the rest of the dog's body, because if I have the head, the rest of the body is going to follow along. There's no pressure on the throat. You're in much more control of the dog because you have the head. So dogs, maybe you have a reactive dog, maybe he lunges or jumps on people or other dogs, whether friendly or not friendly, but this way you're able to redirect him back to you, okay? And then by using the head halter, you can go up and back and get your dog to do a sit, put a little pressure, slight pressure, in a downward motion if you need to go down. So sometimes it can be an assistance for those dogs that are easily distracted with either people, cars, other dogs, that it's a great a training tool, management tool, along with training for loose leash walking. So I really highly recommend the use of a head halter.